Hey everyone, how's it going? I just wanted to do a video, or videos depending on how long this takes, about the process of getting tea and changes of tea, because I don't know about you guys, but like I get a lot of questions from people who haven't started or who are just starting out about how to get tea and what tea does, and well, testosterone, I should say. So I wanted to make a probably end up being 2 parts, because usually when I try to make a video over 7 minutes long, YouTube says that it's too long, and so an alarm will go off in the background when my time is up, and I will end up making a 2-part video. So I wrote myself some notes on some scrap piece of paper so I could let y'all know in a more coherent way, which it's probably not going to work anyway, but I'm going to try. So, this is what to expect when expecting to take tea. So, I can just tell you guys how I went about it. I want to tell it in a way that'll be informative, but I only know how I went about doing it, so I can only relate it to my own experience. So this is not going to be the same way that everyone went about doing it, or the same changes, etc. But in order to take testosterone, it's usually required that you go to see a therapist or a counselor or someone, and usually it's a minimum of 3 months before you will get a letter written to take testosterone. You go to see this therapist, counselor, whatever, and you talk to them about your gender experiences and life in general, and basically at the end of 3 months, or however long they decide, because it's different for everyone, it's different for every therapist, at the end of that time, they can write a letter saying, you know, this person is a sane person, they know what they're doing, they understand the risks, and they understand that this is going to change them in certain ways and won't change them in other ways. And you get that letter written, and then you have to go and do blood work to ascertain your hormone levels and cholesterol levels and liver function, etc. And once you get the okay, then you will start taking testosterone. A lot of doctors will start off around 50 milligrams, I believe, and work your way up from there. Some of them start off at 50 and will keep you there for like a month or 2 months. My doctor started me on 50, and then for my first shot. Then for my next shot, I went to 100, and then 150, and then 200. And 200 is usually about where most doctors will say is the top and continuous dose, and that's usually the dose that guys will stay at for the rest of their life, unless there are hormone problems, etc. Like I said, I can only tell you how things went for me. I can't tell you how things will go or did go for other people. Let's see. There are different ways of taking testosterone. There are patches and gels. I don't know anything about them because I did not explore those options, because it is said that using patches and gels doesn't you won't get as fast changes. That's what I heard. I can't guarantee that. Of course, everything works different for different people. So I chose to inject tea, despite the fact that I am afraid of needles. And I have quickly got over that within the first year of taking testosterone, and I started self-injecting because I didn't have the time or the money to go into Boston to get my shot, and I didn't have the time or I didn't have the patience to wait for my father. My father was giving me my shot for a couple months there, because he used to be an EMT, so he knew how to do it. But I didn't have the patience to wait for him one day, so I just did it on my own. And that video is up on my YouTube if you want to view it. It's a horrible video because it was my first time. I did a lot of things wrong, and which have been pointed out to me several times, and my ass hangs out all over the place. So, right, where to inject tea? Usually you inject it in the top of the thigh, usually around the outside area here. I never did it there before, so I can't tell you exactly where. I inject in the top of the ass here, in that general area, and that's where I do my shots. Some people have gotten it done in their arms. It's really up to where you go to see the doctor, what your doctor will tell you to do it in. So, now we'll go on to things that people usually know, changes that you usually know that will happen with testosterone. You will get hairier. Everyone seems to know that. Oh hey, I have 1 minute until the alarm goes off. Your legs will get hairier, your stomach, arms, chest, and eventually, with time, your face. You will eventually get facial hair. Well, I can't say that for a fact. Like I said, everyone's different. Some people might not get as hairy, but yeah. You will gain more muscle mass. This will only happen if you do something to gain that muscle mass, though. The fat in your body redistributes into a more masculine fashion. For instance, instead of gaining fat around the hips or the buttocks, it'll probably go to your stomach, which is what happened to me. Hey! The alarm's telling me it's time to turn off and start again. So, I'll see you in a